Okay, so on this one, we are again factoring, and they're giving us these terms. So whenever you factor y squared y, no y, or x squared x, no x, you know what to do. It's always going to end up being 2 parentheses with the y's or whatever letter in the front. And then you got to find the numbers in the back. How do you find the numbers in the back? Well, they have to multiply. Write that very well. You have to multiply to be the number in the back, add to be the number in the middle. So what numbers multiply to equal 30? Positive 30. You got to multiply it to be 30. Well, a lot of numbers do that. 5 times 6 is 30. 3 times 10 is 30. 2 times, you use your calculator if you're rusty, and so it's 30. 1 times 30 is 30. There's probably others. I can't think of them. That's not plenty. How do you know which of those, all those multiply to be 30? How do you know which of those are the ones you want? Well, they also have to add. When we say add, we mean add or subtract. If we add a negative, that's subtraction. Add to be 11. Which of those pairs can do that? Only the 5 and the 6, right? 5 and 6 add to be 11. Yeah, but it's negative 11. We'll get there. We're outside in a minute. You agree with me? 5 and 6 can add to be 11. Whereas 3 and 10 can't. 3 and 10 is 13. 2 and 15 is 17, right? It's got to be the 5 and the 6. Okay. So it's the 5 and the 6. So now what order? Order doesn't matter. Signs matter. So you put them in the order you want. But now what's really important is getting the correct signs. How do you know what signs? So here's the crucial rule. The sign in the middle. What sign in the middle? Right here. This is the middle. Sign, the middle sign, the sign in the middle always goes to the bigger number. Now the other number may also get that sign or it may not. That's where it depends on the situation. But here's what's always true. The sign in the middle will always be taken by the bigger number, with no exception. Sign in the middle goes to the bigger number, right? 6 is bigger than 5. So the sign in the middle, that negative sign, if it was a plus sign, then the 6 would take the plus. The bigger number has to take the middle sign, for sure. So now, okay, that's great, but how do we know the other side? Well, just think about what works. They have to multiply to be positive 30. How can you multiply to be positive? 2 positives or 2 negatives. So it's got to be negative 5 because the other one's already negative. Does that make sense? Negative 5 times negative 6, 2 negatives, multiply to be positive 30. Okay. And they also add to be negative 11, right? The two negatives add to be a bigger negative, but 2 negatives multiply to be positive. So that's how we know negative 5 is. You can switch the order. It doesn't matter. Either order. There we go.